Hey, what's up, guys? What's happening? It's been a while, but hey, I'm back with another video. Hope you have been doing well. Hope your family is well. Hope you are well. Hope life is treating you great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, but this video is not really scripted or planned. I'm just kind of chit-chatting and updating. But yeah, guys, this week coming up is like my last week of my second rotation. I'm still going to be in the same location, so it's not like a change in location, but of course the expectation is set high now because I'm expected to be seeing patients full-time pretty much 100% of the time. And you know, I'm ready for the challenge. It's been challenging, but I'm grateful for my previous CI and my current CI. But I can't tell you, y'all, I just don't like clinical rotations. Sorry. I know it's necessary and warranted, but you know, it's just not my forte. I'm sure it's no one's forte, but I mean, great learning experience. I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful. I just want to be done and just graduate. But yeah, so just been, the whole rotation has gotten me thinking about what I really want to do after I finish school in terms of specialty. I've been really looking at a bunch of different avenues, but I really want to be unique. And so I've been looking at a different kind of specialization. I'll share more in another video, but just to be unique and to consider, a multifocal approach to wellness and anything that pertains to PT is what I'm looking at. So I'll let y'all know. I'll update y'all on how my research goes. Currently, I'm undecided right now, but I do want to make a decision within the next month so I could start making investments towards it. But yeah, other than that, nothing special. I've had a couple questions about just people interested in PT, and what I say is like go out and shadow a PT. If you're going PTA, shadow a PTA, and of course go talk to the facility, see how it's like, and see if that's what you want to do. A lot of us, I don't think we understand, especially like outpatient is different, or specialty clinics are different, but acute care, intense like POPs, those are physician-owned outpatient clinics, could be intense. I mean, on your feet, bending and squatting and doing all kinds of stuff, and it could get really physical. And for someone that's young and wants to continue in the field and has an intense love for PT, it's for you. For someone that does not like to be on your feet or constantly, pretty much talk and educate and keep people moving, then it's not for you. So I suggest, you go out and just shadow for like a day or 2 days, because then you'll see a variability. Shadow different people and just see what it's like. Different facilities if you can, just to see what you like and where you're at. A lot of people that have been asking me questions about like the application process. I would, if you're just getting started out, look at like the school, look at the area that you live in, proximity to home, consider, your comfort, consider lodging, whether it's at school or at home, consider, distance traveling, time traveling, cost of traveling, consider everything. Consider like your own mental health, because I'm telling you, like my program was intense. Like I haven't had a life since 2015, but I chose it. So if you're not ready for it, then don't do it. I've also had questions about just sacrificing. I mean, I have a child, I have a husband. Luckily, I have a very supportive, husband, very supportive family. So, my especially my mother-in-law, has been coming through quite a bit. But if I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be able to do this, because it's so intensive. I mean, literally, my life, it was before the whole clinical situation: work, school, church, here and there, my family. That's it. Like, even when I would get invited to parties, I was like thinking about that assignment or that test that I have to study for. Like, there was no enjoyment. But the sacrifice is worth it because that's what I want to do. So I had to sacrifice. So think about the sacrifice. Like, what are you doing this for? Are you doing this because of the passion? Are you doing this because now that it's a doctoring profession, you want to be called a doctor? Are you doing this because, you want to have avenues of progressing, like me being a PTA? Yes, they're PTA clinic owners, and I respect them, but I'm one who's hands-on, and I don't want to be relying on a PT to do my evals for me when I could jump in and easily do it and still own and make probably even more. Teaching opportunities, like what is your motive? Why are you getting into PT? That should be your question. Ask, what is my why? What is my purpose? Why do I want to get into this? And then also consider cost of each program. I mean, PT is one of the most, especially the DPT, that most inflated tuition rates that mankind can imagine. Like, we come out not even making 30% of, some of us, not even making 30% of what we're paying for loans. Is it worth it? Depends on you. Depends on your situation. But you got to consider that you come out with all these loans, but then there's so much potential out there, so much to do. So consider that. If you have a family, are you willing to sacrifice your time, sacrifice your family's time? Is your family ready to sacrifice, not having you around? Like me, a mother is an essential part of a family's life, but I tried to make it work. At least I'd like to think that I did. But then, of course, there's always that critique in you that maybe I should have done this or that. But listen, it's a sacrifice. It's 3 years of my family's life. They've sacrificed enough. We've all had our share of intensity, but it's worth it in the end. So, consider all those things and see if PT is really for you. Don't just jump into it because everybody else is jumping into it or because it's a doctor, but yeah, I don't know what else to say. And then, there's so much potential. Like, like I was telling you guys about, like, the whole specialty thing. If you're someone who specializes, there are so many specialties, and not just looking at it from the standpoint of like a certification behind your name, manual therapist, NCS, geriatric, pediatric, but like you could do a cash-based type of clinic. You could do a hybrid, cash and insurance. You could do home health. You could do private clients. You can do whatever. Like, there's so much to do within our field. So consider that you could mobilize and do a bunch of different things. It's amazing that, a lot of PTs are doing different things. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'll have more videos that are specific, but that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. And leave any questions, as I always say, down in the comment box. Email me at pta2dpt@gmail.com. Let me know any questions, concerns, whether it be admissions related, it be passion for physical therapy related, it be whatever it is. Just shoot me an email, let me know, or leave it down in the comment box. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace. Deuces.